What is up, YouTube? Code9 Gaming here, back with more MLB 15, the show St. Louis Cardinals franchise, where we have the offseason. As you see, this video is sped up 2 times fast, but, because I didn't want it to be a 20-minute video, it wasn't worth it. It's just a bunch of simulating, basically, people accepting contracts and stuff. But I'm going to start this with the players that retired this year, and it's not every player, obviously, it's like the bigger names. So, David Ortiz retired because he got old, as did R.A. Dickey, as did Ichiro Suzuki, Torrey Hunter, Randy Choate, Bartolo Colon, LaTroy Hawkins, Joel Peralta, Tim Hudson, all retired because of age. There were two, bigger players that got injured and had to retire. J.B. Shuck being one, tore his rotator cuff, and then Francisco Cervelli the other, tore his ACL. And then a few free agents that, retired are Willie Bloomquist, Julie Chassin, Jabba Chamberlain, and Phil Koch. So those players are all gone. And you see me trying to sign contracts here. I'm going to list the key players that I want back this year. And those players are Trevor Rosenthal, Colton Wong, Michael Wacha, Jason Hayward, Carlos Martinez, Kevin Segras, possibly Matt Adams, possibly Miguel Sano. Tyler Lyons, I'm going to try to sign him and then trade him away, because I can get someone big for him. Billy Burns, yes. John Lackey, possibly. Randall Grichuk, Oscar Mercado, Willie McName, Carlos Villanueva. Cody Stanley was an all-star, so I want to re-sign him. Stephen Piscotty, Von Lewandowski, he was also an all-star, I want to sign him. James Cho, all-star, same thing. Marco Gonzalez, Xavier Scruggs, Kevin Lucero, Sam Marte, Daniel Pons, Snyder, George Mendel, Charles Hale, John Rogers, and Jorge Jaquez were all all-stars, so I do want to sign them. Any minor league all-stars that I had, I was going to try to re-sign, because, they might have some potential in the future if they're already being all-stars in the minors. So, on to my off-season goals here. I am going to try to sign those players, like I said. Matt Adams, I'm gonna put a low contract on. You already saw it, but he didn't have the greatest season. Yeah, he did have a good off season. I will give him that. But as for his regular season, it was a pretty poor season, to be completely honest. Kevin Segras, I definitely want back. I'm just going down the list here and looking at specific guys. Kevin Segras was the lefty of the bullpen. As you see, I did not put a contract on O'Flaherty. He was the other main lefty in the bullpen, but I'm going to try to sign a new one. Jason Hayward, obviously, I would love to get back. He is probably the biggest name on the list that I do want back, as well as Colton Wong. Those two guys are the two guys that I'm going to offer big contracts to. Hopefully they will sign. Trevor Rosenthal, I did offer a contract to, and I do want him back, obviously. He was the #1 closer of the year, relief pitcher of the year, and I hope he stays with us. Offered Michael Wacha a deal as well. Michael Wacha, obviously, lowest ERA in the minors. As you see, here's all the guys that are, accepting. Colton Wong did accept, Grichuk accepted, Piscotty, Gonzalez, Lyons, all those guys accepted. Billy Burns, Segras, Hayward did accept it. So Hayward is on the team still, and that is what I love to see. Oscar Mercado, you saw him during the... you saw him a little bit during the regular season. He did pretty well. As you see there, Austin Jackson's a free agent. We might approach him. Matt Adams has not signed yet. Neither did Wacha, as you saw. Neither has Trevor Rosenthal. So those are the guys that I'm kind of worried about. Not Adams, not too much. We are going to try to approach Austin Jackson. Hopefully we can get him back. As you saw, most of the minor league all-stars that I wanted to sign did re-sign almost immediately. So that is good. Alan Craig, I could bring him back to St. Louis, but I don't know. That's a possibility. Probably not going to happen, to be completely honest. As you see there, Rosenthal, we still have the highest bid, as we do Wacha. Adrian Beltre would be nice, but I'm not actually going to offer anything because he's old. and I don't want to sign a player that we have for 1, maybe 2 years at the most. And yeah, he would produce, but I want the young guys that, are going to stick with us for a while and all that jazz. So, moving along here, Alexei Ramirez wouldn't be terrible, but Johnny Peralta had a really good year last year. And, yeah. So, 245, not the best 2015. But we're going to make an offer anyway. We're going to offer him 9... Okay, so we are in first now. And we're going to lower that a little more since we are in first. Okay, we're still in first, and that was a quality amount of money. So, there we go. Rajai Davis wouldn't be bad, but he's kind of old. Francoeur, the free agent, didn't even play. So, there's our offers. And hopefully we can get those guys back. So, we're just going to sim ahead a little bit here. And you're going to see the Rule 5 draft come up, and we did not draft anyone because I didn't want to have the pressure. And yes, we did get Austin Jackson if you guys did not catch that. And so there you go. A couple guys going to bigger clubs. And so yeah, like I was saying, we have Austin Jackson now. I don't know what that means for Randall Grichuk yet. We're going to see how spring training goes, and I'll make that decision at a later date, just because Grichuk didn't have the strongest of years. Granted, he was basically a rookie, but it wasn't bad. Oh God, Boston is now in first, so we're gonna offer Rosenthal a big contract. Hopefully, he accepts that because that was a big contract. $20 million over 4 or 5 years. No, 4 years. That's a big one. So hopefully he stays with us. Yes, he did accept it. And so we keep Rosenthal. Now it's down to Waka. We're going to bump his up a little bit, as you see right here. We're going to offer him $4.5 million a year. That has to be accepted. I mean, come on. One of our top pitchers. Like I said, there's the draft. Only a couple teams drafted players, but we are going to actually look at a couple. But none of them stood out enough for me to say, I want you on the team. So we are actually just going to skip it. And yes, we're not going to draft anyone. And as you see, only the first round was used. So that was that. It was a quick draft. Winter meetings all coming up. And Matt Adams went to the Dodgers, if you did not see that. So Matt Adams did not re-sign. I'm not too bummed about it. But that does put us on a slight hold, as we are going to need, a first baseman. Does that mean we can move some Miguel Sano over to first? Oscar Mercado played a little bit of first when Adams was sitting because, he was tired or something. Mercado played well, but I kind of want to try Sano, give him because his rookie season, he didn't get a full rookie season. And Michael Wacha accepted, so we keep Wacha as well. But like I was saying, I think we might move Miguel Sano over to first and have him start. We have Tulowitzki for Adam Wainwright. Now that's a hell of a trade opportunity right there, but like I was saying, I don't want to get rid of Wainwright. He's just a solid player all around. Troy Tulowitzki, obviously solid, but no, we're not gonna accept it at this time. Possibly later, we can re-look at that. And so Cody Stanley accepted. He was one of those all-stars. But yeah. As you see, there's a few bigger name guys left, like Kyle Loesch. He's just getting old, so I'm not going to try to sign him or anything. But we do need to sign some managers. We lost Mike Matheny because that was just me being dumb, and I didn't think about it, to be completely honest. That was just me being an idiot. But we are going to sign some guys, and our coaching staff will be filled once again. And I think I signed a couple guys that are better than Matheny and I don't remember who the other coach was. I don't remember, was it pitching coach? Hitting coach, maybe? I don't remember who it was, but whoever it was had like 4 minuses, and I signed a couple like threes. Or, I mean, I signed one guy with 3 positives, but, yeah, so our coaching staff's going to be refilled, and like I said about that first base position, we are going to see where that takes us, because should be interesting. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do there. Like I said, I'm probably going to move Miguel Sano over, but maybe Mercado could start this season. I don't actually know yet. But, well, I guess we will find out eventually, and should be fun. Should be fun. So this was the off-season video, guys. There's about 30 seconds left in the video. But, I don't have anything else for you guys. As you see, I'm going to run through the roster a little bit. But, really, that's all I got for you. Like I said, Tyler Lyons, we're going to try to trade away. He does have a potential. He's a big-name guy. So hopefully we can get someone big in return, maybe a first baseman, who knows. But that's the off-season video that I have for you. And for now, I'm out. Peace.